Jai Shri Ram. Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter 31 and 32. In these two shlokas, Krishna is explaining how people with a Rajasic temperament and a Tamasic temperament conduct their lives. And you will notice that a vast majority of the people today are basically of the Rajasic or the Tamasic temperament. So let us see what Krishna is saying. 1831. Yaya dharmam adharmancha karyancha akaryamevacha ayadhavat prajanati buddhissa partha rajasi. So, dharmam, righteousness, adharmam, unrighteousness. Karyam is correct conduct, dharmic conduct. Akaryam, adharmic conduct. Ayadhavat, improper, confused. Prajanati, distinguish. Buddhi, buddhi is intellect. So, partha is a matronymic of Arjuna. So Rajasi. Rajasic temperament. Passion, aggression, restlessness, ranting, raving, uptight, very stressed out, restive, restless. Restive means restless anyway. Continuously scheming, trying to take advantage, fishing in troubled waters, trying to take advantage of somebody's problems. And this kind of behavior is Rajasic. See, they succeed. You will come across 90% of the people are like this. I've written some things there. Successful in career but stupid parenting. Why? I've seen so many people who are very successful in their careers. And there are two types actually. Those who have become successful by maintaining their integrity. That is, they are honest, upright, and they don't cut corners and don't play dirty politics. But then there are others who are totally unscrupulous. They somehow manage to reach the top. These people will have a very severe fall someday. That is guaranteed. They will get their commie uppence, just deserts, deserved punishment. They will meet their nemesis. That is a different thing. Now, out of these two, let us look at those people who are very successful and morally upright also. But if you look at their home front, you will find that they don't know how to bring up their children. The children are pampered, they are brats, and they don't know how to handle the spouse also. It could be a wife, successful wife, but doesn't know how to handle the husband, and she will throw tantrums, she will be narcissistic, suffering from a histrionic personality disorder, attention seeking disorder, and infantilized behavior. Infantilizing. So, all these weird things I notice at homes. In the career front, they are very good. Now, why is this imbalance there? This is Rajasic temperament. Because of their obsessive attachment and their inability to discern what is good for their own children or their spouse. In the job front, they are very, very strict and very, very meticulous and upright, and they are informal. They will shock you with this. It's almost like Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. A split personality. But when they come home, you will find it's a completely dysfunctional home. This is Rajasic temperament. Obsessive attachments, aversions, likes and dislikes, irrationality, immaturity. And they are utter failures on the home front because their attachment prevents them from proper perception and conduct. Colored by attachments and aversions, they are unable to discern the proper course of action. They are confused between what is right and wrong, what is important and trivial. Sometimes they might be right, sometimes they are not. The permanent and the transient, Shreyas and Preyas. So, and on top of it, they will argue. They are pretentious. They have a very inflated sense of importance. And they are very opinionated, dogmatic, stubborn. They will not listen to you. And they will do things, herd mentality. Just because many idiots are worshipping some Chand Miya, or Tomb Miya, Bandha Miya, or they are going to some grave, or they are participating in some stupid ritual which is a mere waste of resources. Krishna is not going to be impressed with your stupidity. He has given you a brain, isn't it? If you don't use it. And these people, they will get attached to some ashram or Swami, Baba, because a large number of people are doing it. Herd mentality. And you can't even argue with them. And if you try discussing, they will tell you. They will give you a lot of anecdotal evidence. But simple logic, common sense questions, they will not consider. Strangely, they are very successful people in their careers. But complete disaster, failure, and running a dysfunctional family and setting a bad example for society. Krishna is not going to be impressed with this stupid behavior. These are Rajasic people. Worse than them are the Tamasic lot. 1832. Adharmam dharmamitya manyate tamasavruta. Sarvarthan viparitanscha buddhissa partha tamasi. So this is a shloka which I love a lot, because whenever I see people who are of this temperament, I immediately blurt out this shloka. Hoping, of course, that they won't understand it. Because if they do, they will probably get angry with me. But then I'll tell them, it's not me, it's Krishna. Adharmam dharmamitya manyate. ఒరే అధర్మాన్ని ధర్మం అనుకుంటున్నావురా వెర్రి వెధవా. ఏం చెప్పాలి వాడికి? బాగా చదువుకున్నాడు, సక్సెస్ఫుల్, కెరియర్లో వెరీ టాప్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్, పెద్ద పెద్ద కంపెనీలో సీనియర్ పోస్ట్లో ఉన్నాడు, పెద్ద ఇల్లు, గాడి, బంగ్లా అన్నీ సబ్ కుచ్ హై. బట్ సాలా ఈజ్ వర్షిపింగ్ సమ్ టూంబ్, ఈజ్ వర్షిపింగ్ సమ్ చాంద్ మియా, గ్రేవ్ మియా. అండ్ ఇఫ్ యూ రీడ్ ద హిస్టరీ ఆఫ్ దట్ రాస్కల్ హూ ఇస్ సపోజ్ టు బి ఏ గాడ్ మ్యాన్, యూ విల్ బి షాక్డ్. How did this successful person end up trusting that? No answers. And killing animals, meat eating, all kinds of harming others in thought, word and deed, blind faith in dangerous holy books, dogmatic, fanatical, opinionated, arrogant, hubristic, herd mentality, and completely smug. They think they already know everything. And they will never listen to you. They can never participate in a rational discussion also. They will get angry, they will threaten you, or they will try to undermine your position somehow or the other. These are dangerous people. Adharmam dharmamitya manyate. They slaughter animals and they will say, God, it is, God is going to be happy. Why would a God who is the father of all creatures ask one child to kill and slit the neck of the other? So the tamasic intellect is without the illumination of sublime knowledge. Therefore, it misconstrues adharma to be dharma. Another example here, this is Mukundananda's example. A drunk is attached to drinking because his intellect is completely destroyed, covered by the fog of ignorance. He cannot notice the sheer ruin that he is bringing himself into, and he would not even mind selling all his property to get his next bottle. This is a tamasic intellect. Vicious downward circle, vicious cycle. It's a downward spiral. The complete faculty of judgment, logical reasoning, everything is lost. That intellect which is shrouded in darkness, imagining adharma to be dharma. I don't want to use the word religion and irreligion. Dharma is not religion. Dharma is a much more complex and more sophisticated umbrella term. What exactly is dharma? Dharma is purifying your life. Dharma is living up to your natural, inherent abilities. A mango tree gives mango. A cow gives milk. A river gives water. So, similarly, we also have to identify what is our dharma. That depends on your aptitude. My dharma is to teach and preach. I am doing that. I am happy. Even if you give me 10 times the money to do some other business, I would not. Because if I do that, I might get money, but I will be frustrated. I will not be able to lead a fulfilling life. So, dharma. Dharma means many meanings. Dharma has many meanings depending on the context. So, broadly, yato abhyudaya nishreyasa siddhi sa dharma. Dharma is by which you can become successful materially, but at the same time, no pain, no suffering for anybody, and also achieve the summum bonum of life, spiritually successful. So, that is dharma. So, 1831 and 1832. 1831, tamasic people, rajasic people. Yaya dharmam adharmancha karyancha akaryamevacha ayadhavat prajanati buddhissa partha rajasi. ఏది ఎలా చేయాలో తెలీదు, వెరివాళ్ళలాగా అందరూ ఏదో చేస్తుంటే అది చేసేసారు. తర్వాత 1832, అధర్మం ధర్మమిత్యా మన్యతే తమసావృత సర్వార్థాన్ విపరీతాంశ్చ బుద్ధిస్సా పార్థ తామసి. వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ టెల్ దెమ్, దే విల్ డిస్టార్ట్ ఇట్. Sarvarthan viparitascha. Opposite, exactly opposite or completely distorted. So these are the people who will criticize Rama, Krishna and find fault with everything. These are dangerous people. Be careful. 1831 and 32. Avoid these people. Jai Shri Ram.